Hey guys, it's LJ here from Smart Moms Plan Disney, and today in this video I'm going to tell you how to make sure your memories stay magical even if you have a little monster. So the first thing you want to make sure that you do is to establish expectations. Your own expectations and also the expectations of your little monster, okay? So what I mean by this is that you should come into your day at Disney World knowing that you're gonna move a little bit slower than those who don't have kids. You're gonna do a few things that may not necessarily appeal to you. What else is new? It's parenthood, right? And then establishing expectations with your child is really important as well. They should know that there's going to be a lot of waiting, and that's okay, because then there's going to be a lot of fun things in between all that waiting. Maybe an extra toy or something to keep them busy in line is a great idea as well. But establish the expectation that we're going to be having some not so fun times, and then we're going to be having great fun times in between. The next thing I want to talk about is naps. If your kid is a regular napper, you're going to want to keep that going. And I suggest that you kind of spend a little bit of time training your child to sleep wherever they are. I have 4 kids myself, and I always spend time making sure that my babies will fall asleep when they're tired. So if that's in a stroller or a car seat, I know it's going to be better for us as a family if my baby learns how to just crash where he is versus like waiting for me to get him back and get him into a crib and comfy jammies. And sometimes that's just not possible when you have 3 other older kids. Maybe taking a couple of weeks beforehand and teaching your little one that napping in the stroller is totally fine, and getting him or her used to that idea. Another place where you really want to make sure that you're setting expectations is with the spending aspect of your vacation. So establishing those expectations within yourself and then also with your partner is a great step, but then also having discussions with your child if they're old enough to understand that there's going to be so many cool things on Disney World property, and you're probably going to want all the things, but we're not going to be purchasing all the things this trip, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to have a plan. And one thing that I recommend that's worked wonderfully with my kids is that they just know that they get to pick one souvenir at the end of the trip, and then what we do in the meantime is we still have fun shopping, looking through all the shops, and we take photos. There's something about this closure of taking a photo of something that we want to remember. So like we love this truck and have to have this truck right now, but it's not the last day. So instead we just take a photo of it, and then at the end of the trip we have maybe 3 or 4 photos. And what I found is whatever they find on day 2 completely overshadows the photo from day 1, so on and so forth, and they'll usually end up finding something that they really love on the last day of the trip. So that's just one tip or trick that you can use to maybe get that little bit of closure where they feel like they made a choice without necessarily having to shell out cash all the time. The last tip that I have for you to make sure that your little one stays magical and doesn't turn into a monster is about strollers. And if you've been around Smart Moms Plan Disney for very long, you've heard me talk about strollers.
Stroller.
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 Stroller. Stroller.
Stroller.
Stroller.
I am passionate about strollers. I don't think anyone could be more passionate about strollers than I am. And it's just because it makes such a huge difference in your trip. If you can rent a stroller that is perfect for Disney World for, say, $50, $60, $70 and completely change your Disney World trip, that's some of the best money spent. And so some quick things about what stroller you choose. You want to make sure that the handle is high enough for you so that you're not hunching over, because I guarantee your back's going to hurt after walking 5 to 10 miles at Disney World. Also the wheels. You want to make sure that you have big bicycle type wheels versus those small umbrella type wheels, because The roads at Disney World are not, they're themed. They're themed lands. So you might see some brick and cobblestone, and you might see some different types of paths. It's not like you're just going to be rolling your umbrella stroller over smooth asphalt. So you want to make sure that you have a nice stroller that rolls quite nicely. The canopy should cover the little one from the sun, and then also maybe the rain. And then probably most important to me, there needs to be cup holders, because Starbucks. Am I right?